It's Friday, May 17th. I'm Jasmine Anderson. Rising sea levels could have a big impact on the island's real estate market. Sherry Einhorn has the breakdown in our special report, Paying the Price, Long Island's Stormy Future. It's a story you'll see only in Newsday.
It's a great lifestyle. I mean, it's a lifestyle that's not duplicated in a lot of parts of the world.
West Islip's John Spezio has always lived near the water, and once he sells this house, plans to move somewhere else near the water. He says he's been lucky, though. No flooding or storm damage. He does carry flood insurance as a precaution, even though he's not required to.
To live on the water and not have flood insurance, we see what happened in Florida. Those houses were wiped out, and the people had no money to repair those homes, and so they had to just sell the property.
State environmental experts warn that sea levels are expected to rise 13 to 25 inches by the 2050s. Add to that more intense storms and increased erosion, and you have more Long Island communities at risk. This map shows the areas where flood insurance costs are expected to be the highest. The information came from the Federal Emergency Management Agency. The darker shades of red show communities paying the most. Areas like Babylon, Brightwaters, Blue Point, Copeg, Islip, and West Islip. Experts say the increase in premiums came after FEMA finalized a new way to calculate risk. According to a Newsday analysis, the average cost of flood insurance for single-family homes on Long Island will nearly double to about $2,500 a year. Experts say several factors play into this.
You've had a repetitive loss property. That's a significant surcharge rather than just one loss, right? So we've had several over a certain dollar amount. The distance to water, your flood zone, right? Any risk mitigation that you've had.
Some real estate agents tell us they're just not seeing clients running scared from the possibility of increased flooding and higher flood insurance premiums.
After COVID, people realized much more that living a lifestyle and going for it has been definitely on the top of their list. So I feel that they have decided that let's go for it. Let's have a wonderful life and enjoy what Long Island has to offer.
I'm Sherry Einhorn for NewsdayTV.
Read more about this story and see an interactive flood map showing what your neighborhood could look like in a few years on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. A Deer Park Middle School student is facing charges accused of bringing a BB gun to school. Police say he also threatened the school community. It happened yesterday at Robert Frost Middle School. The student is scheduled to appear in family court at a later date. Graduation ceremonies will go on as planned at Stony Brook University today following last month's pro-Palestinian protest. Yesterday, campus police returned the last of the 17 phones seized from protesters during their arrest. 29 students and faculty members were arrested during the May 1st protest. Final approval for a wind farm off Long Island. Yesterday, the state gave the green light for wind farm construction located 14 miles off the coast of Long Beach. It clears the way for a project that's expected to power the New York City electric grid by late 2026. The Rangers have advanced to the Eastern Conference Finals.
And score! The Rangers tie it on the power play.
Chris Kreider had a hat trick in the third period of Game 6 last night. The Blue Shirts went on to beat the Carolina Hurricanes 5-3.
I think we had a decent number of come from behind wins this year in the regular season. It never really felt like we were out of it. And talk about being a resilient group and a competitive group, and I think we showed that tonight.
The Rangers will now face the winner of the Florida Panthers-Boston Bruins series. Tonight, the Knicks will look to do the same thing. They can knock the Pacers out in Game 6 in Indianapolis. New York leads the series 3-2. Good luck. The summer travel season kicks off next week. Can you believe it? With Memorial Day weekend, and a record number of people are flying. The TSA is expecting more than 40 million passengers to pass through checkpoints at JFK, LaGuardia, and Newark Liberty airports this summer. That's up about 5% from last year.
Give themselves plenty of time before coming here. Watch the weather, because that's always, and keep in contact with your air carrier in case there's any delays. So they minimize the downtime here at the airport.
To meet the increased demand, the TSA says it's added a new touchless pre-check system that uses facial recognition. Tour the grand homes of Seacliff. Rachel Weiss has a story you'll see only in Newsday.
The Sea Cliff Landmark Association house tour is back, and we are getting a sneak peek into 3 of those houses today that you'll only see on May 19th. Let's go.
Every year we produce a brochure that has a write-up for each house and a map with a self-guided tour on it.
The tour is back for the first time since 2019. This year it will include 6 houses, from a cape with a mid-century modern style to a revamped Victorian. Lisa Brynberg will be opening up her late 1800s home to the public for the first time.
We moved here, we bought the house 8 years ago. We moved in 7 years ago because we had a year's worth of work. A lot of the original pieces of this house, details, were removed. I believe during the Depression, they split the single-family home up into 3 separate apartments. So when we moved, we have a lot of doors. When we moved into the house, there were 3 more doors.
Gersy's house will also be included in the tour. She hopes people will check out her backyard oasis inspired by the hills of Italy.
It takes about 100 volunteers to run this tour, and it's amazing that year after year we get enough people to operate it. It's a huge effort, and it speaks to the level of community there is in Sea Cliff.
Sea Cliff, still making history. Rachel Weiss for NewsdayTV.
A sight to see. Thank you, Rachel. Read more about the Sea Cliff home tours on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box.
FeedMe is brought to you by PC Richard & Son.
Today we're eating our way through Port Washington. Elisa DiStefano has today's FeedMe TV.
Welcome to Port Washington. I hope you're hungry. Here's where to eat on Main Street. So I could start my day with a shot.
Absolutely.
Like the healthy kind. What is this?
That's right. So it's pineapple, lemon juice, and a few extra benefits.
We'll do it like a shot. I'm out of practice. That'll wake you up. The new Lifestyle Cafe has a variety of wellness shots and juices.
So we're also known for our avocado toast, the juices, and our overnight oats, and you can see the chia pudding right there.
Hopefully, this goes a little smoother.
I think it will.
I'm very good.
Awesome, I'm glad. That's one of our
And healthy, good and healthy. Also brand new on the block, Flora's Wine Bar and Restaurant. Their menu is authentic Italian. If you're in the mood for a big bowl of bolognese, this is your spot, Mangia. The Wild Goose is an elevated gastropub. They're known for their buttermilk fried chicken. If you think it looks good, wait until you taste it. End the day with something sweet.
Smushed is an ice cream sandwich shop. We make homemade ice cream and homemade cookies.
There are 21 flavors to choose from or select the sampler. So excited to try their signature sandwich. Trust me, leave room for dessert. This is so good. It's smushed. Elisa DiStefano, Newsday TV.
That looks amazing, Elisa. For more on restaurants in Port Washington, go to Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. Checking out your hyperlocal Friday forecast. Mostly cloudy today, but we will see some sun today. And that's what we've been wanting, right? We need drier and warmer weather. Here's a look outside at West Lake Beach and Inlet in Montauk. You can see the sun trying to make an appearance. That's okay. Here's a look at your day planner right now. Cloudy today. Highs in the upper 60s and low 70s. And here's a look at your futurecast. Clear today, but tomorrow we should see some pop-up showers in the morning and steady rain for the rest of the day. And here's a look at your 7-day forecast.
Long Island weather is brought to you by Fire Island Ferries.
I'm Jasmine Anderson. Thank you so much for watching. Happy Friday.